Have you ever felt that gnawing fear that you're just replaceable? Like at work, in your friend group, or even in your relationships, if you disappeared tomorrow, someone else could easily step into your shoes. It's a heavy feeling, and it can make you constantly strive for perfection, always trying to prove your worth, terrified of making a single mistake. This isn't just about a lack of confidence. It's a deep-seated fear that can sabotage your happiness and peace of mind. But what if I told you this fear isn't really about your actual value? It's about how your nervous system is wired. And the good news is, you can rewire it. This fear often traces back to our earliest experiences. Think of it like this. As babies, our survival literally depends on our caregivers. We need them for food, safety, and comfort. To ensure we get that care, our brains are programmed to form strong emotional bonds, or what psychologists call attachment. If our caregivers are consistently available, responsive, and attuned to our needs, we develop what's known as secure attachment. We learn a fundamental truth. We are worthy of love and care just as we are. We feel safe in the world and confident in our relationships. But what happens when that early environment is inconsistent or unpredictable? Maybe a caregiver was dealing with their own stress, was emotionally distant, or was present one moment and gone the next. In these situations, a child's nervous system doesn't learn that it's safe to relax. Instead, it learns that love and safety are conditional. It has to be earned. This creates what's called insecure attachment. The child might think, I have to be extra good, extra quiet, or extra helpful to keep my caregiver close. If I'm not perfect, I might be abandoned. This isn't a conscious thought, but a deep bodily level survival strategy. The nervous system becomes hypervigilant, constantly scanning for signs of rejection or disapproval. Now fast forward to adulthood. That same nervous system wiring is still active. Your boss gives you some constructive feedback, and instead of just hearing the feedback, your alarm bells go off. Your inner child screams, "Danger! I'm not good enough. I'm going to be replaced." A friend doesn't text back right away, and your mind spirals. They're mad at me. They found better friends. I'm being left out. You're not reacting to the present moment. You're re-experiencing that old, deep-seated fear of abandonment. Your body is stuck in a survival response. This is the core of feeling replaceable. A nervous system that learned early on that your place in the world is precarious and conditional. This state of high alert, often called a sympathetic nervous system response or fight or flight, is exhausting. It fuels anxiety, perfectionism, and people-pleasing. You might overwork yourself to be seen as indispensable. You might say yes to everything, even when you're burned out, because you're afraid of disappointing someone. You might constantly compare yourself to others, always feeling like you're coming up short. You're living with your foot on the gas pedal, and it's simply not sustainable. The constant stress takes a toll not just on your mental health, but your physical health too. So, how do we break this cycle? We can't go back in time and change our childhood, but we can teach our nervous system, right here and now, that it's safe. We can recalibrate it. This process is about moving from that sympathetic fight or flight state to the parasympathetic rest and digest state, where we feel calm, connected, and secure. It's about creating new neural pathways that tell your body, you are safe, you are worthy, you are not in danger. This isn't about positive thinking alone. It's about somatic body-based practices that communicate safety directly to your nervous system. Let's start with one of the most powerful tools you have, your breath. When we're anxious, our breathing becomes shallow and quick. We can consciously shift this. Try this with me. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4, hold for a moment, and then exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6 or even 8. Making the exhale longer than the inhale is key. It activates the vagus nerve, which is like the superhighway of your parasympathetic nervous system. It sends a direct signal to your brain that says, it's okay. You can relax. Do this for just a minute or two whenever you feel that fear creeping in. It's a simple but profound way to interrupt the panic cycle. Next, let's talk about grounding. When your mind is racing with what-ifs about being replaced, it's often disconnected from the present moment. Grounding techniques bring you back into your body and your immediate environment. A simple one is the 5-4-3-2-1 method. Wherever you are, pause and name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This sensory exercise pulls your attention away from the anxious thoughts and anchors you in the reality of the here and now, where you are safe. You can also try literally feeling the ground beneath your feet. Stand up, feel your weight on the floor, and imagine roots growing down from your feet, connecting you to the earth. Another crucial step is self-compassion. For so long, your inner critic has been running the show, telling you that you're not enough. It's time to cultivate a kinder inner voice. When you make a mistake, instead of berating yourself, try speaking to yourself as you would a dear friend. You could say, "That was a tough moment, and it's okay. Everyone makes mistakes." This doesn't define your worth. This practice, developed by Dr. Kristen Neff, involves 3 components: mindfulness of your suffering, common humanity, recognizing you're not alone in your struggles, and self-kindness. It's about replacing the voice of the harsh inner judge with the voice of an unconditionally loving internal caregiver. This creates a sense of internal safety. You become the secure base for yourself that you may have lacked in childhood. Finally, it's vital to build secure connections in the present. This means cultivating relationships with people who see you, value you, and accept you for who you are, flaws and all. These relationships become a new blueprint for your nervous system. When a friend listens without judgment or a partner offers reassurance during a moment of insecurity, your body learns a new lesson. Connection can be safe and stable. It's important to be discerning and invest your energy in people who make you feel good, not people who trigger your old insecurities. And remember, professional help can be a game changer. A good therapist can provide a safe, secure relationship where you can explore these patterns and practice new ways of relating, accelerating your journey toward healing. This journey of recalibrating your nervous system takes time and consistent practice. It's not a one-and-done fix. There will be days when the old fear flares up, and that's okay. The goal isn't to never feel fear again. It has to have the tools to meet that fear with compassion and guide yourself back to a state of safety. Each time you use your breath to calm down, ground yourself in the present, or offer yourself a kind word, you are strengthening those new neural pathways. You are teaching your body, on the deepest level, that you are inherently worthy. You are not replaceable. You are unique, valuable, and your place in this world is yours and yours alone. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel for more content on healing and personal growth. Take care.